Hello. Good evening. I hope I'm audible. Hello, everyone. Is the audio okay? Audio okay? Yeah. So, good evening. I am Rahul Mohnani, your maths educator. Today, we are going to start a session which is based on derivatives and in which we are going to take a practice on chain rule. Okay, before that, if you are willing to take a plus subscription, you can use my code RM sir for plus ISC 11 and ISC class 12 students. ISC 11 and ISC class students. So if you are willing to take any kind of course subscription for 3 months, for 6 months, so you can use this code on the Unacademy application. In this session or in this video, we are going to learn the concept of derivatives and in that important questions based on chain rule. In the previous session, if you have watched it, we have understood the formulas, we have remembered the formulas, the basic product rule, division rule, that kind of rules were done. But now we are going to focus on the chain rule. Okay, chain rule, I'm expecting that you understood the formulas and remember it for all the trigonometric functions and normal algebraic functions also. Okay. Is the audio okay? Just let me know that part. Fine. So let's start with the basic questions and then we'll move to the different level. What is chain rule now? Okay. Let's say you have been given a function y is equal to f of g of x. It is like taking the derivative or finding the derivative of the composite functions. Composite functions means what? There is another function inside the original function. So here y is equal to dy by you have to find the y. You have been given the y is equal to f of g of x. You have to find dy by dx. You have to find dy by dx. Now, taking derivative on both sides, as we know derivative of f, this particular function, derivative of this f is f dash. Now don't look at the inside function, just focus on this first function f, which is the outermost function f. So now you have to differentiate the function f, which is the outermost one. So it is f dash. Now keep that g as it is into now the derivative of g of x into now the derivative of g of x. So this results into f dash of g of x into g dash of x, f dash of g of x into g dash of x. This is the derivative of the composite function f of g of x. I think you can understand better when I'm going to take a questions. So let's start with the first question. Slowly we'll take or we'll improve the level of questions. So first is find dy by dx if y is equal to sine 3x. This is the easiest one. Sine 3x. You have to find the derivative of sine 3x. So first recall that what is the derivative of sine x. Like we have understood this formula, we have learned this formula. Derivative of sine x is cos x. It means whatever is written over here, okay, whatever is written over here inside the sine, we have to write that inside the cos. Like sine x derivative is cos x. So if you apply this logic, here, the derivative will be, derivative of sine x will be cos 3x. Derivative of sine 3x will be cos 3x. So sine 3x derivative is cos 3x. But one more step you need to add here, into derivative of 3x, the one which is inside. Okay, this is called as chain rule. First we differentiate the sign, that is cos 3x, then the derivative of 3x, which you need to write now. So cos 3x, derivative of this is what? 3. So final answer is 3 cos 3x. Okay. Let's take few more. You have to find dy by dx if y is equal to tan of x square. Y is equal to tan of x square. See. So let's recall the previous formula that we have understood for the tan. If you recall that, so you know that derivative of tan x is what? Sec square x. So whatever is written inside the tan, we are writing inside the sec square. Am I right? Whatever is written inside the tan, derivative of tan x, we are writing it as sec square x. So same logic is applied over here. Whatever is written inside the tan, while taking the derivative of y, we'll write that part in the sec. Let's do it. Dy by dx. Derivative of tan is sec square. Inside we'll write the same thing, x square. Okay, derivative of tan is what? Sec square. Inside whatever is written, we have copied that part here. Similarly, sec square of x square. Okay, into now the derivative of x square. Because of chain rule, whatever is after tan, we are going to use that derivative of x square, and that results into 2x. This is 2x, and this part sec square x square. Sec square x square. I hope you are getting this part. Okay. Fine. Now let's take few more questions. Now if you have to find dy by dx if y is equal to log of sine 3x, log of sine 3x. I'll give you a minute, you try this. If you're not able to get the answer, I'll just explain it. Just I'll wait for a 30-second, 40-second, give it a try, and then I'll write the answer over here. Fine. Before this, observe here, The outermost function is log. The outermost function is log. And if you remember, derivative of log x is what? If you remember, derivative of log x, it is 1 by x. So can I say whatever is written inside the log, whatever is written inside the log, that we have kept in the denominator? Like derivative of log of anything, any function, that you can write that function in the denominator. The first part, this is not the entire part, the first part. So if you are taking the derivative in this particular question, so derivative of log is what? It is 1 by sine 3x. So this part is done. The derivative of log x is what? 1 by x. So derivative of log sine 3x is 1 by sine 3x. Now into the derivative of sine 3x. Okay, now into the derivative of sine 3x. log का derivative is done. log का derivative हो गया. अब innermost function जो इसके बाद function आ रहा है sin 3x, उसका derivative करना है. So it is like a chain rule. पहले log का किया, उसके बाद sin का, then 3x का. One by one we need to finish. So derivative of sin 3x is what now? Cos 3x. Right, derivative of sin x is cos x. So sin 3x का क्या होगा? Cos 3x. Into derivative of 3x. Now we reach to 3x. So this will be cos by sin, that is cot 3x, and derivative of 3x is 3. 3 cot 3x. 3 cot 3x. Okay. Now we are going to increase the level over here. Let's see. You have to find dy by dx. If y is equal to root of tan of log of sec x. Okay, I've created a mess over here now. So try to simplify this. Let me just write it properly. Log of sec of x. So you need to observe here the outermost function, which is right now, is root. Root is the outermost part. Don't look at the innermost function. Don't look at the tan, log, sec, nothing. Just look at root is there. सबसे बाहर root है. So if you remember again, the only part you have to remember is root का derivative क्या था. So I'll write it. Root x का derivative was 1 by 2 root x. Okay, like whatever is inside the root, its derivative is 1 by 2 root of that part. 1 by 2 root of that part. The first step I'm talking about. Okay, 1 by 2 root of that part. So let's take the derivative here, dy by dx. So we have this entire function tan of log of sec x inside the root. So the first step is 1 upon 2 root of tan of log of sec x. Root का काम हो गया. Okay, now we'll reach to the another part, into tan of log of sec x. Now the derivative of this thing. Now this is again a second question. I mean, first part is done. This is the second part of this question. Tan of log of sec x. So I'll write dy by dx. This part will be copied as it is. Okay. Into derivative of tan x. It is sec square log of sec x. Sec square log of sec x. Into derivative of the now next function after tan is what? Log of sec x. Now I'll just solve this part. ये तो वैसे ही copy होगा. This entire part will be copied here. Okay. Now I'll solve derivative of log sec x. It is 1 by sec x into derivative of sec x. Okay, and the derivative of sec x is what? Sec x tan x. So this sec x gets cancelled, tan x. So here this part is tan x. Okay, so entirely kitna part aa gaya? These three parts are getting multiplied. So this part in the first step we got, in second step we got this part into, I mean solving by this derivative, and in third step we got derivative of this part, which is tan x. So this into tan x is the final answer. I hope you understood this part. I can't see your comments over here. Just a minute. Okay. Now let's get back to the next question. Based on chain rule again. Okay, based on chain rule. We'll practice this chain rule today. Before going to the next question, I'll again discuss some hints over here. Like if you see the derivative of x power n, it is n into x power n minus 1, right? Derivative of x power n is n into x power n minus 1, and derivative of 1 by x based on the same formula, it is minus 1 by x square. Now looking at the first formula, if instead of x any other function comes, f of x, and it is power n, so you have to apply the same concept. It is n into function of x power n minus 1. Okay, only this extra step over here is derivative of f of x also you have to keep. Now let's take an example here. Derivative of log x whole power 7, log x whole power 7. So if you apply the same concept of x power n, it will be 7 into log x whole power 6, right, into derivative of log x. Only the part which you have to additionally multiply is what? Derivative of that original function, because in this also we are going to multiply derivative of x, which is 1. So log x का derivative multiply करना है before after applying the x power n का formula. So the final answer is into 1 by x. ये final answer. Okay, same applying this question or this formula. Let's solve one more. So as I said, derivative of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. Derivative of 1 by any function, 1 by any function which is obviously not 0, is minus 1 by function ka square into derivative of that function. Okay, let's take an example. Find the derivative of 1 upon 3x minus 7. Okay, so instead of x we have another function 3x minus 7 here. So its derivative is minus 1 upon 3x minus 7 the whole square into derivative of 3x minus 7. Okay, it is minus 1 upon the whole square into 3. Look at the entire question, or if you have any doubt you can share your comments over here. Now I think we have practiced enough on the chain rule. Let's take different properties questions. Properties of logarithm, properties of exponential function. Let's take a question based on that. Okay. Before taking this, I'll just discuss the property of few properties of logarithm. Inside the logarithm, if it is log a to the power b, log a to the power b, you can write this as b log a. Okay, I'm writing this as a properties of logarithm so that we can use it while solving the derivative. Log of a into b, second property, it is log a plus log b. Okay, third property, log of a by b is log a minus log b. Fourth property, log of a to the b base b is c. If log of a to the base b is c, then we can write a as b power c. This is important one, a kind of anti-log property. Okay, a kind of anti-log property. And the last one, in the power of a, if you have b to the base a, then the answer is b. Okay, remember this part. In the power of a, you have a log with the same base a, then the answer is b. This is again an important one. Okay, these two are important. Let's take a question based on the last property. See, y is equal to 3 power log of x squared to the base 3 plus 4 power log of sine x to the base 4 plus e power log of tan x. You have to find the derivative of this entire part. The 3 power, there is a log. So as I discussed right now, if you have a log in the power of some number with the same base, a, this base should be same, then the resultant is b only. In this case, as you observe, 3 के पावर में log है. Okay, log कहाँ है? 3 के पावर में, and we have a base also as 3. Log is in the power of 3, so this entire part is actually what? This entire part is actually x square. Okay, so y is equal to, this is actually x square. Same here, this is 4, this is actually sine x, and same here, by default it is e. When nothing is written, then by default it is e. This will be same as tan x. So now dy by dx, the derivative of x square is 2x, sin x is cos x, and tan x is sec square x. So initially when you look at this question, you think that okay, logarithm के question से logarithm का बहुत tough होगा कुछ. It is not in that way. You just have to remember few properties of these type. a के पावर में log to the base b is equal to a होता है. Okay, so some properties will really help you to simplify the question, and once you have got this as a particular, no, not a, sorry, this is b, I'm sorry, दिस इज बी. ओके, बेस में और ये सेम होना चाहिए. So these properties will help you to simplify, analyze it, and this x square directly ऐसे x square आ गया, and then the derivative. Okay, now based on this property, let's discuss, or any other, let's solve the next question. Let's see. If y is equal to log of 1 minus cos x, instead of cos x we'll write cos 2x, upon 1 plus cos 2x. Okay, now here, before applying the log property and all, we'll try to simplify this formulas or simplify the y. Directly taking a derivative is not suggested. Always simplify if possible to a particular question. If you have to find the derivative and you find that this is a complex question, so first simplify it. Either it can be based on trigonometry, logarithm, whatever. First simplify it. Okay, so 1 minus cos 2x formula is 2 sin square x. 1 minus cos 2x formula is 2 sin square x. This is a formula. If you are not aware or not remember it, now you have to write it and do it. Okay, 2 gets cancelled. This is log of tan square x. So now this square gets outside, log of tan x. This 2 is outside, and here we are going to take the derivative. Look at the question. Initially this was something like this, but because of the formula of trigonometry and the properties of log, we have reached somewhere here, and now this is very easy, or it looks easy to differentiate. Okay, so dy by dx is equal to 2 as it is. Derivative of log is 1 by tan x into derivative of tan x according to chain rule. So 2 by tan x into sec square x. If you convert this into sine and cos, you'll get 2 by sine x upon cos x into cos square x. This gets cancelled. So the finally, which part is remaining? 2 by sine x cos x. 2 by sine x cos x. This can be written as 4 cosec 2x. 4 cosec 2x by the formula. Multiply 2 here and 2 here. So 2 into 2, 4 cosec 2x. I think I explained this one. If you have any doubt, you can mention in the comment box, so that I'll come to know where the particular step students find it difficult. Okay, fine. We'll do it one more last question based on chain rule and all. You have to find the dy by dx. Y is equal to e power 5 log x minus e power 4 log x upon e power 3 log x minus e power 2 log x. This one. Okay, now think about this. I'll give you a minute to solve. Fine. This e power 5 log x can be written as, look at this side. Okay, e power 5 log x. This 5 can be taken in the power. So e power log of x power 5. So as I mentioned, whatever is in the power of e, and if log is there, you can write the same thing as x power 5 by the property. So indirectly this part is written as x power 5. Okay, this is x power 5 as I mentioned. Then e power x power 5, base is same. So this entire part is written as e power x power 5. Similarly, this will be written as x power 4, x power 3, xy. Now, if you find x power 4 common and in denominator x power 2 common, this x minus 1 gets cancelled. Only x square is there. So initially the question which I gave you, after simplifying it results into x square only. After simplifying it results into x square. Now take the derivative dy by dx, and that is nothing but 2x. dy by dx is 2x. So initially the question might seem difficult or lengthy, but if you are aware with the properties, if you are good at the properties, after simplifying the derivative part will be easy. Okay, so even though because of the properties the derivative seems difficult, but it is not. Okay, fine. So we are going to end this session today. If anyone is willing to take the plus subscription, offers are going on. You just have to log in the Unacademy application, Unacademy app. You might have installed the application. There the plus courses are going on. Even our special classes are also running. You can just take a free trial of the special classes. Okay, special classes are entirely free. All you have to do is just enter the code RMSIR to watch these free classes. No charges for these classes. All is free. Just to enter the code, you have to use this RMSIR. If you want to get a plus subscription, then you have to pay a charge, and on this code 10% off will be there. Okay, so remember this code, and if you and your friend are interested, just let them know. Okay, goodbye, thank you.